We must be accountable. Accountability is key. Very, very key. For those 5 things. Who can tell me those 5 things? Time, human resources. You know why? Accountability qualifies you for more. In the realm of the spirits, until you are accountable, God cannot push funds to you. Resources, that's why Jesus Christ said, gather the fragment, there must not be any loss. If you cannot account for the little, you can't have much. So we must change that mindset of wastage. Immediately you fail to be accountable, you begin to manage crisis. You begin to see yourself struggling. You begin to see yourself having crisis. But once you are accountable, you begin to see increase. Let me quickly run. The 4th thing we need to do for us to have the orientation is, number 4, is to live on the giving side of life. Live on the giving side of life. Don't be a grabber, become a giver. Learn to give back. Learn to give back to the society. Learn to give back to your environment. Don't just be a grabber. The Dead Sea is dead because you only receive, doesn't give out. Give 70% of your attention to the people above you. 70% of your attention to the people above you. 20% of your attention to the people beside you. And 10% of your attention to the people under you. The 70-20-10 principle. Give back. Make sure you are that kind of a person that you are responding to life by living on the giving side of life. I have some rich friends whom we've been friends for 20 years, for 25 years plus, simply because of this principle. I don't ask them for things, I give them things. They run away from other people. They call me when they're in town to come and see them because they know that when I meet with them, I'm coming to give to them. They have more than me, and yet I give to them. I don't give them money. I give them my attention. I give them my time to run errands for them. I give them the little counsel that I know. When they want to hear the truth about a thing, they call me. Other people, they will have heard them, but they know that gathering sycophants around you, everybody, because you give to them, and what they do is correct. Oga, you're always correct. So after they've heard all the correct, they say, I have to see James. James, how far? I'm in town. Because you can't be flying their private jets and then they are giving you everything you need. You always tell them what they want to hear. I'm so careful. These guys. Sometimes when I'm flying and I bought my high ticket or my Aero and I see them at the executive lodge, I will just greet them and I'll go back to my, that general place we sat, and I'll sit. I won't sit with them at the executive lodge. I'm not yet there. If they even want to tell me, oh, James, don't bother your ticket, fly with me, let's go with my private jet, I know they follow. Unless he insists, and it gives me a very strong reason that I will. You know why? Until you live on the giving side of life, wealth cannot turn to you. If you want to be a millionaire, think like a millionaire. When I'm with them, I just watch them. I watch the way they think. I watch the way they talk. I noticed that they are not attached to their phones. Their phone, they keep it at a distance. They employ somebody to carry their phone for them. It's not every call that they pick. Their phone does not ring. It only vibrates. Some of them are even silent. They have about 5 different phones. And each number, they have already profiled everybody. I began to see the way they think. If you are looking for money around those people, you will never discover the way they think. It's 2 things. You can't pick the 2, only one. Either you have come to learn or you come to collect. You can't collect the 2. The only way you can see what made them rich is to see them as if they don't have anything. No matter how much you need. If you open your mouth and tell them that is the first and the last, you will collect. It's not everybody that is looking for a job. Oh. There are some people with his job that is looking for them. There is not everybody looking for contract. There are some people contracts is looking for them. This guy positioned himself in such a way that it is contract looking for them. Governors will call them, and governors can't get them. Did we not see it on the television one day when Goodluck Jonathan told Dangote that you live in the air. It's only the person that will be flying in the air up and down. That's the person that can catch up with you. They are like wind. The only way to catch them is not to look for them. Let them look for you. How can they look for you? Number 4, live on the giving side of life. If they send you an errand, run and deliver it before the time they think you can. And don't look for any immediate gratification. Tell them that's the least you can do for them. Anytime you want to send you another one, you should just send you. That's why one of them sent for me. That let us help these people. That's it. What other people are running for? When you live on the giving side of life, what others are looking for begins to look for you. Can I tell you something? There are people I know, nobody then say, they turn contract down from governors, from president. They turn contract down. Whenever they're going to do one, it will be at their own terms. You think everybody's looking for a job? No. There are few guys. To catch them is not easy. To make them sit on your board, you will chase them for like 2 years. Dangote said one day, there is one man, one Indian man. He chased the man for 6 years before he could catch the man to come and sit as an MD of one of his companies. He didn't invest the money in that company until he got the man. He would go to Delhi. They say the man don't go to Bombay. He will get to Bombay. They say the man has gone to Pakistan. He will chase in his jet. He will go to London. The man is attending one conference. As he's landing that conference in London like this, they say the man has flown to California. He will chase the man. He knows what he's looking for. In later, when he cornered the man, say, what are you looking for? I learned you have been looking for me. What do I owe you? Hold on for me. The man just kept quiet. The richest man in Africa, he just kept quiet, The man rake. Are you looking for it? Just kept quiet. When he saw his humility, when he saw, he said, what do you want me to do for you? What's the problem? Sir, research shows us that you have done sugar business for 30 years. That you are a 10th generation and the biggest dealer in this business in the whole of Asia. What I am looking for you for is just that, sir, please. I want to be like you. And that I just want to, if you can just borrow me just 1 year of your time. I want to start this business so you can help me to manage it. We have about $3 billion to invest. I can't afford to do it without you. I just want you to help me to come to Nigeria just for 1 year and help us. After 1 year, I know you will have created a system and you will have put somebody there that can do it better than you. That is what I'm looking for you for. I don't have such time. I cannot do that. After all, The man come back. I said, let's meet in my hometown. We're having a family meet us there in 3 months' time. Trust him. That's why he's not around. He will be there. Wear clothes like them. Tie a tie like them. Die like them. Living on the gift side of life. You are looking for your man. No. He's there. You play 3 days. You be with the man. They will eat together. They will be together. He will introduce to his family. He will be like. At the end of the day, guess what he wants? You have to learn to live on the giving side of life. I mean, what will you do with chocolate at this age? Is it chocolate that you need now? No. You need something more solid. So delay your gratification. Give attention. Give your time. There are some people, you need them. Don't collect from them. Just give to them. Be around. Pay the price. Long-term gain. Don't use, write this down. Don't use a short-term gain to lose a long-term gain. Don't use a short-term gain to spoil long-time gain. I beg of you. Don't use today to spoil tomorrow. That's what I mean. Don't use what is ephemeral. Don't use what is transient. Don't use what is recurrent to destroy what is capital. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Oh, you didn't get it. Did somebody get what I'm trying to say? Don't use what you will eat now to spoil what you will eat forever. Do you get my language now? It's very important. How do you achieve that? Number 4, to live on the giving side of life. I was here on Sunday. The pastor gave me, my good friend, Pastor Abba, gave me a microphone to speak for just a few minutes. And we finished, and he said, JFK, follow me. Let's go somewhere. And we just drove. And we went to Ray's Continental. One of his friends came to town. One of the pastor friends who does 4 services somewhere outside Abuja. Great man of God. And he said, oh, meet James, my brother, my friend. And the two of them began to talk. And the man said, I came to Abuja. First Sunday of the month. I don't leave my town. I don't leave my church first Sunday because I have 4 services and I have so much to do. But I had to leave. What made me to leave to come to Abuja? Because there is this young man who got married today. He has been my driver for 13 years without collecting money. Even if he's on top of his wife, 1 a.m., he says, show, the boy will report. So what will I say I am doing? Which message am I preaching today? That I will not fly down and honor this boy. Ma, do you get what I'm trying to say? It's called value. We need that value system in our country now. At such a time as this. That's what I'm talking about. Reorientation. We need to change the way we think. I just sat down in that hotel. When there was some discussion, I know they put mouth. I just keep quiet like this. You know, I didn't know that's where we are going. And I saw my friend, Pastor Abba, took a fat envelope, put in the man's hand. I said, try. He said, I didn't know. I would have carried it too. The thing they pay me up to now, I will still need to ask for the man's account and send something to him. You know why? Let me explain something to you. Age mate does not mean we are grace mate. You live on the giving side of life. I beg of you. This is the foundation we are laying. Other speakers are coming, but I want to beg of you. These 10 things if that, I am not in a hurry. Thank God they gave us 1 week. The timetable is in your hands. We will not leave any stone unturned. But